everyone, it's Isabel. Welcome to my channel. Today I am working on this one photo of my mom and my daughter. I really thought it was cute when I was actually flipping through my box of pictures. I ran into it and I thought that I was going to title this page Grandma and Her Mini-Me, which would have been cute, but I ended up going a different direction. I also wanted to use my creative memory circle cutter and cut this photo in a circle. Now, originally, I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do. I brought in some ink for mixed media and then some floral stamps, maybe to do some fussy cutting, but I ended up going a different direction. I first created a white border and then a red one. Now, the red, actually both, the white and the red, I did distress both of these, but as I am trying to collect my ideas on what I want to do with it, I bring in a glitter cardstock and create another border in between these two, between the white and the red. And instead of using a white background paper, I do bring in a navy blue instead, just because my mom's shirt has some blue in it, and then my daughter's had the red and white as well as my mom's. So that's kind of what my theme is the red, white, and blue. I pull in this scrap that I had found in my reds, and it's double-sided. I did pull this one out of one of my books. I'm deciding that I was going to try to do, I call it the wallpaper technique, where it literally looks like it's wallpaper rolling off the wall. I'm going to do that across the bottom and then also across the top, but I'm going to do it in a pattern because I liked both prints on the front and the back of this scrap paper. The way that I do this is I get my close to my heart piercing tool and I use that to guide the roll, and then I tighten it with my fingers. I'm going to do an up and down pattern, almost like a wave going across the bottom and the top. And I'm going to do them in the strips in different sizes. Now, all the white strips are cut at 1 inch in width, and the red strips are going to be cut at 1/2 inch in width. And as far as the length, once I get them down on the layout, the heights are going to read, it's going to start at a 2 inch and then a 1.5 inch and a 1 inch, back to 1.5, back to 2, back to 1.5, and it's just going to repeat that pattern going straight across. Now, all I do to get them down is just add a little bit of Nuvo glue on the roll so that it won't eventually unroll itself. And it felt like the bottom and the top was missing an anchor, so I pulled in my red glitter washi tape and I actually got to use the rest of this roll up, so that was a bonus. But once I have that on the page, I am loving how it's coming along, especially because the glitter washi tape on top and bottom, it really blended in, or it really tied in the red glitter cardstock that's around the photo. I also pull in these large 3-dimensional flowers, and to get them on the layout without them being so bulky, I just pulled off the wire that was behind them and I cut the actual stem so that they would sit a little bit flatter on the layout where I could glue them, not so much to lose the dimension, because there was no way to get rid of the dimension. These are really bulky. But once I get the 4 of them laid out, I wasn't 100% sure. Looking at it now, it looks nice and I probably could have still made it work. But what I end up deciding to do is get rid of one, and I just line the 3 on the bottom of the photo, and I'm going to bring in these scrap gold leaf stickers that I have. Again, they've kind of been sitting in my stash. I think I used them for one of my very first layouts, and I haven't gone back to them since. But since there's some gold sitting on the top and bottom of this layout, I am going to use the gold to sit behind these flowers. Now, I did play with the position. I thought maybe if I moved it to the left, I would be able to do some like the title on the right and then some journaling. But I didn't know what I would journal. It was just a picture that I ended up taking of my mom and my daughter because of their glasses being the same. But I end up shifting this all back to the center, and I finish embellishing the flowers with the gold leaves and more florals. And then I bring in a sticker sheet. Again, in the beginning, when I started scrapbooking, you guys, I was cutting off brands left and right. And then it wasn't until I started watching more and more YouTubers that I realized I probably shouldn't be doing that, so that I could let my viewers know what I'm actually using. Although I kind of mix and match everything, so I don't 100% of the time go into detail what I'm using. Half the time I don't even know what it is because I already pulled it apart. But anyways, I pull off this word off of a sticker sheet, and it says together, and I thought that would be my solid title, but I really wanted to make it known that was grandma and granddaughter, so I put together with grandma, and I tried to use just gold alpha stickers, but it did not look right to me. So I had to go and put it against a white cardstock, and then I'm going to fussy cut it around just like the together is to help the title flow more uniform. I had also pulled in the red butterflies from a thicker sheet, and the word phrases that I have on the top left-hand corner and the bottom right-hand corner, they came from a Tim Holtz sticker small talk collection. The one on the top says be your beautiful self, and the one on the bottom says collect beautiful moments. Now, to finish it off, I do add some more red among the florals just to tie in all of the colors, and that's going to complete the layout. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I know it's a little late in the day, but I did get my layout done. I did get it up for you guys. I am working on 30 days of sketches that will be starting in October. So my videos are still going to be a little bit scarce, although I will try to upload another one in a few days. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon with another layout, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.